Hi, and thanks for joining us for the class today. So today's class is aimed to challenge and strengthen some of those key muscle groups throughout the body. So we're going to start the class in standing, then we come down onto our fronts, onto our sides, into sitting and onto our backs as well today. So we do a range of exercises. Some of the exercise sequences are quite tough today, so remember, always work to a level that you feel comfortable with, because most importantly, we want you to enjoy it. Okay, so when you're ready, let's get started. Okay, so let's start by bringing those toes apart and those heels apart, so those feet at that hip width distance. We're going to start by transferring that weight onto the fronts of your toes and then back onto your heels. So just nice and slowly forwards and back, just looking to find that midpoint between those two movements. So that weight's going nice and evenly down through those feet. Knees are nice and soft, so not locked back. Hands up onto your pelvis, very gently. We're going to tilt the pelvis forward and then tilting it back. So just nice and slowly forwards and back. Again, just looking for that midpoint between those two movements, so that pelvis in a nice neutral position. Good. Those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Well done. So we're going to warm up through our arms and legs, and we're going to bring our hands just so their palms are facing you, and we're going to open out those hands in that book opener stretch, and then fold in. So we're just opening out through that chest, and then back. Let's see if we can do that and add some heel raises in. So as we open out, we're going to come up onto those toes, fold back and lower those heels back down. And again, opening out and fold back. Good, and again. And down. So we're going to breathe out as we open out, breathe in as we fold back. Breathing out, breathe in to fold back. Good, just the last few here. And down, good. Breathing out, breathe in to fold back. Lovely. And down, well done. Let's just do one last one here. Opening out and folding back. Relax those arms back down. And then we're going to bring those hands into that kind of prayer position here. And we're going to do a little side lunge with a spine twist. So we're going to reach over to one side with that leg, drop down, hold that there, rotate my upper body around, back to the center, push back up, back to the middle. And again, opposite side, drop down, rotating around and back and pushing back up. Good, opposite side, drop down. Rotating around and back, push back to that center. Good, and again, drop down, hold that there. Rotate that upper body, back and up. Lovely, and again, drop down. Rotating around, back and up. Good, and again, drop down. Rotate around, back and up. And again, each side, drop down. Good, and up, and again, rotating around, back and up. One more each side, drop down, hold that there, rotate the upper body, back and up to that center. Last time, drop down, rotating around, back and up to that center. Well done, relax those arms down. Okay, so we're going to bring our feet a little bit wider now, so wider than those hips. Those toes just slightly turned out here, and we're going to drop down into our side plie. So we're going to drop down here, just as far as comfortable, and then lift up. So we kind of go a little bit wider into those hips. And again, drop down, lift up. And again, drop down, lift up. Well done. And again. And up. And again. Now on this next one, if you can, we're going to drop down, hold that there, raise a heel, and down, opposite heel, down, and then both heels together, down, and lift up. Well done. And again, drop down, raise a heel, opposite heel, both together if we can, and lifting back up. Well done. And again, drop down, raising a heel, opposite side, both together, and down, then lift back up. Very good. And again, drop down, raising the heel, opposite side, both together, and lifting up. Well done. And again, drop down, raising a heel, opposite side, both together, and up. Let's do one more set. Drop down, hold that there, raising a heel, opposite side, both together, and lifting back up. Well done. Okay, so we're going to just drop down slightly, hold that there. We're just going to reach up and over into a little side bend stretch here, and back, opposite side, reaching over, and back, and then gently coming back up. Last time, just slight bend of those knees, drop up and over, lengthen through that side. Good, and back, opposite side, reaching over, and and back. And then lifting back up. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come side on here and we're going to do a little lunge to a single leg stand just to really challenge that control of those muscles and our balance as well. So I'm going to take my right leg behind me and I'm going to step back, drop down, little split squat, and I'm going to push up and bring that single leg forward. So reach back, drop down, push up, bring that leg forwards. Good, so we're controlling that movement, dropping down, push up and forwards. If you need to, we can drop down, just bring that leg into the middle and then lift up if that feels more manageable. Otherwise, we're going to drop down, drive that leg pushing up forwards. And again, reach back, drop down, drive that leg forwards. Good, and again, reach back, drop down and drive forwards. Good, last few here, drop back, and down, drive forwards. Good, and again, drop down, driving forwards. Lovely. One last time. Reach back, drop down, driving forwards. Lower that leg down. Very good. Okay, let's do the same the other side. So opposite leg, we're going to reach back, drop down, drive forwards to that single leg. And again, reach back, drop down, drive forward, that single leg. Well done. And again, drop down, driving forwards. As before, if you want to, we can drop down, bring, just tapping in the middle and lift up. That feels a little bit easier. Otherwise, we're going to drop down, push up, hold that single leg. And again, reach back, drop down, push up, that single leg. Last few here, drop down, push up that single leg. And again, drop down, push up. Well done, last one. Drop down, lifting up and lowering back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to work again that muscle control a little bit more here. Going to stay side on. I'm just going to bend the knees slightly, bend at those hips a little bit here. Going to come onto one leg, this leg going to fold in, and then going to extend it back, extend the knee away, bend the knee back, and then fold the leg back in. And again, extend away, extend the knee, fold back, and in. Good, and again, so reach behind with that leg, extend at the knee, bend it back, and in. And again, reach away, extend at the knee, and back, and in. Last few here, reaching away, extend the knee, bend it back, and in. One more time, reach away, extend the knee, bend, and back in. Lower that leg back down, well done. Do the same the other side, so coming onto that opposite leg. Knee just slightly soft here. Flex slightly at those hips. We're going to bring the knee in. And I'm going to extend it back, lengthen at the knee, bend the knee back and fold in. Good, and again, reaching back. Extend the knee, back and in. Good, and again, extending back. Lengthen the knee, back and in. Good, last few here, extend away. Extend at the knee, bend and back. Last couple, reaching back. Extend at the knee, fold back and in. One last time. Reaching back, extend at the knee, fold in and back. Well done, and lower that leg back down. Very good. Okay, so let's do a few roll downs here. So I'm going to step back to the end of my mat. We're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor, just as far as you're comfortable. Take a breath at the end there, and then as you breathe out, gently re-stacking back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath at the end there, and then as you breathe out, gently coming back up into standing. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Take a breath in at the end there, and as you breathe out, gently coming back up into standing. Good, now on this next one, we're going to roll down and come onto our front. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to tuck that chin down, rolling those hands slowly down towards the floor. Soften your knees when you get to your end point. Then we're going to walk our hands down and come down onto our fronts. And we're going to continue our class from here. Okay, so we're going to continue here down onto our fronts. So if you've got a thinner pillow or a little towel you're using just to support your forehead, just place that on the mat. Just place my forehead onto that there, or just put your head onto the mat, that's fine. Feet that hip width distance apart here. That tailbone just slightly tucked under there as well. And then we're going to reach my hands up and above my head here onto the floor. So we're going to start here with our swimming movement. So let's just begin by working our legs. And we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, I'm going to lift one leg just off the mat here and then lower back down. So just lifting as far as you can, keep that control, not letting my back arch. I'm using those bottom muscles to lift that leg and then lower back down. Good, so we're alternating sides. Now, if you can, let's add in our opposite arm lift. So lifting and lowering, so really lengthening through the body. If you can, we're going to breathe out as we lift up, breathe in as you lower back down. Breathe out as you lift up, breathe into lower. So we're just alternating sides here. Still lengthening through that body, keeping that control as I'm lifting and lowering. It's not a huge movement, but I'm keeping that control as I lift and lower. Well done. Lifting and lowering. Using those bottom muscles to help lift that leg. Good. Alternating sides here. Well done. And down. Lifting and lowering. Well done. Very good. Few more here. And down. Very good. Breathing out as we lift up. Breathe into lower. Excellent. Last few. And down. Okay, let's do one more each side. Lifting and lowering, opposite side, and then lowering back down. Well done. Okay, so we're going to keep those feet that hip width distance apart and bring my hands down this time so they're either side of me here into that kind of L shape. So elbows are bent at that 90 degrees. I'm going to work our upper body a little bit more with our swan dive movement. So I'm going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, keep that neck long. I'm going to lift up that head and that breastbone, just looking straight down to the mat, and then lower back down. So breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. I want you to really focus on keeping that neck nice and long, that chin tucked in. So again, just imagine you've got that little bit of fruit there. We're keeping that chin tucked under and then lower back down. Because often as we lower down, we want to lose that bit of fruit and our chin to tuck forward. Good. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower down. Now if that's comfortable there, keep going there. Or if you can, we're going to add in those arms. So we're going to breath in. As you breathe out, lift up. As we lift up, I'm going to hover my hands off the mat. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Hovering those hands. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower down together. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Hovering those hands, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering down together. Good. We'll do last few here. Lifting, hovering above, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down. Well done. And again, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower back down. Good, let's do two more here. Lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower back down. One last time. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lowering back down from there. Well done. Okay, so let's bring those feet a little bit wider than those hips. Keep those hands there. We're going to go into our Cobra stretch. Have a little stretch into extension of our spines. So take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift that head up again, just to where you're comfortable. So if you reach onto your elbows and that feels far enough, that's fine. Or if you can, we can come all the way up onto those hands, keeping that neck long. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, we're just going to peel that tummy, those ribs and that breastbone back down onto the mat. Good. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, drop those shoulders down, keep that neck long, just as far as comfortable. At your end point, take a breath in here. Then as you breathe out, slowly walking that spine gently back down onto the mat. Let's just do two more here, just in your own time, lifting up, shoulder blades staying down, neck staying long. Just extending that spine as far as comfortable. Breath in at your end point. And as you breathe out, gently walking that tummy, those ribs, and that breastbone back down. Lovely. One last time. Lifting up. Neck staying long. Breath in here. And as you breathe out, walking slowly back down onto the mat. Well done, very good. Okay, so we're going to come up from here and just have a little stretch out into our child pose stretch, because it feels quite nice to do from being on our fronts. Just have a little stretch here before we move onto our sides. So take a breath in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out, sinking down. Well done. Breath in again and out, dropping that bottom down onto those heels, and again, breathing in and out. Very good. One more time. And out. And then gently walking those hands back up. Fantastic. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come around onto our sides. Just pop that block down there for a second. We're going to start up onto our hands or our elbows here. So we're going to do a side bend. So we've got two options. We can either be on our hand here, which is a little bit more tricky, or if that feels too much, we can come onto our elbow. So that elbow is directly underneath the shoulder into our side bend. So pick what's comfortable for you, either onto that elbow, if you can, we're up onto that hand. And we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift up through that side into that side bend movement here, and then lower back down. Good. And again, lifting up, breathing out, lift up, breath in, and breathing out, lower back down. Well done. Now, if you can, we're going to add in a little hip twist movement here. So we're going to lift up, hold that there. We need to lift this top leg up to that hip height. And we're going to swing that forwards and back. And again, forwards and back. One more time, swinging forwards and back. And then lower that back down. And lower back down from there. Well done. Let's see if we can do that again. So whether you're in your hand or your elbow, if you can, we're going to lift up, lift that top leg to that hip height. We're going to swing that leg forwards and back. And again, forwards and back. One more time, forwards and back. Lower that leg down and lowering down. Well done. We're going to do one more of those. Remember, keep those collarbones nice and wide. We're going to lift up. Bring that top leg to that hip high, and we're going to glide it forwards and back. And again, glide forwards and back. One more time, glide forwards and back. Bring that leg down and lowering back down from there. Well done, very good. Okay, so let's come all the way down onto our sides. If you've got that thicker block, we can use that just to support our head here, whatever you're using comfortably at home. Okay, so to start here, we have our knees bent up. Those hips are stacked on top of each other. And we're going to do our single leg press with our leg lift. So we're going to lift this top leg up to that hip height. I want you to bring the knee in towards your chest. Then we're going to extend the leg away, push that heel back behind you, then lift up to the side and down. And again, so we're going to fold in, push that heel back and away, up to the side and down. Good, and again, folding in, push the heel back and away, up to the side and down. So fold in. As you kick away, imagine you're kicking something back behind you. Lift up and down. Well done. And again, fold in, push back and away. Lift up to the side and down. And again, folding in. Extend away, up to the side and down. So nice control with this movement as well, as we're lifting up and lowering. Fold in, push back and away. Lift up to the side and down. Well done. Fold in. Kick back and away. Up to the side and down. And again, fold in. Extend away. Up to the side and down. Well done. And again, fold in. Push back and away. Up to the side and down. Lovely. And again, fold in. Extend away. Up to the side and down. Well done. And again, fold in. Extend away. Up to the side and down. Lovely. Fold in. Push back and away. Up to the side and down. Last few. Good. And back. Up to the side and down. Well done. Push away, up to the side and down. Let's do one more set. So we're going to fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Well done. Bring that leg back in. Drop that leg down. Have a little stretch there. So let's just rest that top leg for a minute. While we're doing that, we can lengthen through that lower leg and do a few little pulses of that inner thigh here. So breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Good, and again, breathing in and out. One more time, breath in and out. And then lowering that leg back down. Very good. So let's straighten both legs out here. So feet are just slightly in front of those hips again. Hips are stacked on top of each other. And we're going to do our double leg lift. So we're going to have our hand in front for a little bit of balance. Just going to start by lifting this top leg just to that hip height and then lower back down. And again, lift that top leg to that hip height and lower. And again, lifting and lowering. So if that feels comfortable here, then you can always come back to this level if that feels enough. We're lifting and lowering that top leg. If you can, we're going to lift this top leg, bring the lower leg to join, and then lower them down together. But that's why it's important we're not lifting that top leg too high, otherwise we're making it really tricky for that lower leg to join. So lower leg to join, lower down together. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. So we've got this hand in front for a little bit of balance here, but try not to push through it too much. It's just there to support you as you lift the top leg, bring the lower leg to join, lower down together. So really challenging through that center, through that core as we're lifting and lowering. Well done. Now, those of you that are feeling comfortable here, if you want an extra challenge, on this next one, we're going to lift up this top leg, bring the lower leg to join, hold that there, and I want you to split the legs apart, bring them back together and down. Good, only if you can. We're going to lift the top leg, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and down. Well done. And again, top leg lifted. Lower leg to join, split, and back, and down. Good, and again. Split the legs, bring them back, and down. Lovely, and again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back, and down. Very good, last few here. Split, and back, and down. Well done, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and down. Let's do one more time. Top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back, and then lowering back down. Well done. Bend those knees up. Give that muscle a little rest. Very good. Okay, so let's do the same onto the other side. So we'll bring this block with us to use in a minute, but we're going to start with our side bend as we did before. So as before, we can either do this on our elbow or onto our hand for more of a challenge. So if you're on your elbow, make sure that elbow's directly underneath that shoulder, keeping those collarbones nice and wide. Same as if we're on our hands, keep those collarbones wide, those knees are bent up, just slightly in front of those hips here, not too far in front. And we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift up through that side into that side bend. Breath in to hold, and as we breathe out, lower back down. Good, so same if you're on your elbow or your hand. Breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up. Breath in. And as you breathe out, lower back down. So keep those collarbones wide. And again, lifting up. Breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower back down. Now we're going to add in that hip swing here. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to lift up. Bring that top leg to that hip height. And we're going to swing that forwards and back. And again, forwards and back. One more time, forwards and back. And then lower that leg down, come back down from there. Well done. And again, so we're going to lift up. Hold that there, lift this top leg. Going to swing that leg forwards and back. And again, forwards and back. One more time, gliding forwards, glide back, lower that leg and lower back down. Well done. Let's see if we can do one more set. So take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to lift up. If you can, raise that leg to that hip height, and we're going to glide forwards and back. And again, glide forwards and back. One more time, glide forwards and back. Bring that leg back down and lowering back down from there. Well done. Okay, so let's come all the way down onto our sides now. So using that thicker block to support our head here. And we're going to just have our knees bent up, those hips are stacked. And we're going to do our single leg press with our leg lift sideways. So we're going to lift this top leg to that hip height. As before, we're going to glide the leg in towards that chest, then push and extend the leg away and lift up and out to the side. And again, folding in, extend back and away, lift up to the side. Good, so as you fold in, really see if you can push and extend that leg back behind you, lift up and down. So imagining that you're kicking something back behind you, up to the side and down. And again, folding in, extend away, up to the side and down. And again, fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Good, and again, fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Good, and again, fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Well done, fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Lovely, and again, fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Lovely, good. Keep repeating that here. Folding in, extending back and away, lifting up and lowering. Well done, fold in, push back and away, up to the side and down. Last few here, good, up to the side and down. And again, fold in, extend away, up to the side and down. Well done, folding in, push back and away, up to the side and down. Lovely, and back, up to the side and down. One last time, fold in, push back and away, up to the side and down. Well done, bring that leg back down. Let's give it a little rest there. Drop that leg in front, just lengthen through that lower leg, and we'll just do a few little pulses of that inner thigh. So just take a few nice deep breaths in and out, breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. And again, breathing in and out. One last time, breath in and out, and then lowering that leg back down. Well done. So let's extend both legs away here, so feet just in front of you there, those hips are stacked on top of each other, and we go into our double leg lift here. So we're going to start by lifting that top leg just to that hip height, remember, and then lower back down. And again, top leg lifted just to that hip height and lower, and again, top leg lifted and lowering. So keeping those hips stacked as we're lifting and lowering through that top leg. Well done. Lift up and lower. Now if you can, we can bring that top leg and then bring that lower leg to join, lower down together. So we have our hand in front for a little bit of balance, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Try not to brace through this top arm too much, it's just there for a little bit of support. As you lift that top leg, bring the lower leg to join, lower down together. But again, if that feels too much, remember we can always go back to that first, just lifting and lowering that top leg. Good, and again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, lower down together. Well done. And down. Well done. Now as before, if you fancy that extra challenge, we can lift that top leg, lower leg to join, then we're going to split the legs, bring them back and down. Well done, and again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and down. And again, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and lower. Good. And again, split the legs, bring them back and down. Lovely. Lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and down. Good, and again, split those legs, bring them back and lower. Very good. Split the legs, bring them back and down. Last couple here, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and down. One last time, top leg lifted, lower leg to join, split the legs, bring them back and down. Well done, very good. Bend those knees up, give that muscle a little rest there. Okay, so we're going to come up into sitting now. So just pop my block back down here. So we're going to come around into sitting. I'm just going to challenge our upper body and our core a little bit further here. So I'm going to have my legs out straight. My hands are just behind me here. Those fingers turned out away from me. Okay, so we're going to do our leg pull supine here. Now with this exercise, I want you to keep that chin nice and tucked in and keep this collarbone nice and wide. Okay, so we're going to keep those shoulders nice and wide. Those legs are forward. We're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, I'm going to lift up my bottom just as far as comfortable. Lift up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower back down. So you can see I keep those collarbones nice and wide, that chin staying tucked in. And again, breath in. As you breathe out, lift up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower back down. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, breath in to hold. And as you breathe out, lower back down. Now if that feels comfortable here, I want you to keep repeating, just lifting and lowering. Or if you can, we can lift up, hold that there, and then bend one knee, tapping the foot in, and the opposite side, and back, and then lower back down. Good, so that's our next add-on if you want to. Third option, if we lift up, hold that there, and we're going to raise one leg and down, opposite leg and down, and then lower back down. Good, so we've got a couple of options there if you want to. So breath in, as you breathe out, lift up, toe tapping or leg lift. Good, or just hold and lower. Good, last few, lifting up. Again, either that toe tap if you prefer. Good, and down. Well done, lifting up. Holding that there. If you can, we can raise a leg and down, opposite leg. Good, and lower. Let's do one more time. Breath in, as you breathe out, lift up. Breathing out. Very good, and lowering back down to that start. Well done. So we're going to bend the knees this time, have those feet that hip width distance apart. We're going to reach our hands forward, sitting up nice and tall, and we're going to do a few rollbacks. We're going to use those toe muscles. Breath in. As you breathe out, we're going to roll back here, hold that there, and I want you to raise one arm and down, opposite arm and down, and again each side if you can. Good. And then re-stacking up nice and tall into sitting. Okay, breath in. As you breathe out, rolling back. Hold that there, raise one arm and down, opposite arm. Good, and again each side. Well done. And then re-stacking nice and tall. Good, and again, breath in. As you breathe out, rolling back, hold that there. Raise one arm and down, opposite arm. Good, and again each side. And then re-stacking forwards. Good, let's do last couple here. So breath in. As you breathe out, rolling back, hold that there. Raise the arm and down, just those little arm scissors. Good, and again each side. And then re-stacking forwards. Lovely, let's do one more time. So rolling back, hold that there, raise the arm, opposite arm. Good, and again each side. And re-stacking forwards, lovely. Relax those arms down, well done. Okay, so we're going to roll all the way back onto our backs now, so you don't have to get back up again. So just roll down comfortably down onto your back here. Good, so feet and knees that hip width distance apart just to start with. So we're just going to tilt that pelvis forwards and back, making sure we're in that nice and neutral position. Those ribs are soft, collarbones wide, and that neck nice and long and lifted from there. Well done. Okay, so we're going to start here with our one leg stretch. So we're going to lift one leg up into that tabletop position. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're going to extend the leg away. Breathe in as you fold back. Good, and again, breathing out, extending away. Breathe in to fold back. So we can alternate legs here if that feels enough. Again, we can always come back to this level, or if you can, we can float both legs up into double tabletop. Same again, reaching away, fold back. Breathing out as you lengthen away, breathe in to fold back. So we're reaching that foot to that opposite wall, extending away and back. Breathing out and breathe in to fold back. So keep alternating legs here, reaching away and fold back. Reach away and back. Well done. Fold back. Well done. Reaching away and folding back. Good. Now, if you can, we can bring in our abdominals a little bit more here and add in a little bit of abdo prep and go a little bit quicker. So we're going to breathe in for 2 and out for 2. Breathing in and out. Good. We can hold that abdo prep if you can, but you can always lower that head as you need to. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Lovely. Breathing in and out. Breathe in and out. Good. Breathing in. Good. Lovely. Last few. Breathing in for 2 and out for 2. Breathing in and out. One more breath in and out. Coming back to that start, lower that head if it's lifted. Then we're going to lower back down one at a time back to that start position. Well done. Okay, so here we're going to extend one leg here and we're going to do our tuck up bridge. So with this exercise, we're going to come up into a bridge, but we're going to lift this leg as we go. So we're going to take a breath in. As we breathe out, I'm going to lift the bottom. As I lift up with that leg, I'm going to fold it in towards me. And then as I lower down, straighten it back down. Same leg, breath in. As you breathe out, lifting up, folding up into that bridge and extending as we lower back down. Good, and again, lifting up. Breathing out, lower back down. Good. And out. So we lower down, well done. And again, lifting up, tucking up into that bridge, and down. Good, and again. And lowering down. Good, last couple here. Lifting up. And down. Well done, one more time. And lowering back down. Well done, fold that leg back in. Do the same the other side, so opposite leg extended. Take a breath in. As we breathe out, we're lifting up into that bridge, bringing the leg up with us, folding in and extending as we lower back down. Breathing out. Breath in, hold. Breathe out. Lower back down. Good, and again. Well done. So really working that bottom muscle, that leg that's lifted, and down. Well done. So tucking up, folding in, and down. Last few here. And down. Well done. And down. Let's do one last time. Lifting up and lowering back down. Well done. Bring those legs in. Bring those knees in towards your chest. Have a nice little hug there. Just stretching that out. Well done. So take a nice deep breath in and out. On that out breath if you can. Sinking down to that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. Good. Breathing in and out. Sinking out into that stretch. Just that little bit further if you can. Well done. And then lowering back down from there. Well done. Okay, so I'm just going to reach my leg away from here. Both legs down straight. And I'm going to have my arms just kind of above my head here slightly. And we're going to work those toe muscles a bit here. We're going to lift our leg up into a pike. And we're going to reach our hands with that abdo prep. So we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, I'm going to lift my leg up straight in the air. Lift up towards that leg with my hands. And then lower back down. Good, and again, breathing out, lifting up, breathing as you lower. So kind of going into that kind of pike position as you lift up, lifting into that abdo prep and lower back down. Good, and again, reaching up and down. So we're alternating legs, we're lifting up towards and lowering. So just bringing those tummy muscles in as we're lifting up and lowering. Well done, breathing out as we lift up. Breathe in as we lower. Breathe out, lift up. Breathe in to lower. Breathing out, lift up. Breathe in to lower. Well done. And down. Good. Last few here. Let's do one more of each side. Good, and again. Lowering back down. Fold those legs back in. Relax those arms back down by your side. Good, okay, now we've got one more challenge for those tummy muscles now, and we go into our hundreds movement. So this is when we pulse our hands, breathing in for about 5 pulses and breathing out for 5 pulses. So if you can, we're going to float both legs up into that double tabletop. We're going to keep the feet together so we can glue our feet and knees together here. We're going to hold this position. We're going to reach our fingertips away and we pulse our hands, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if you can, we're reaching that head, lifting up, keep pulsing of those hands, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathing in and out. Good, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Now if you need to, you can lower your head and lift it back up. Otherwise we're going to keep it here, just working on that endurance as we're breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. Lovely, keep going here, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. Last few, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. One more time, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out. And then lower that head if it's lifted, and then we're going to lower those legs one at a time. Let's bring those knees in, have a quick hug here. Breath in and out, sinking into that stretch that a little bit further if you can. Well done, breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. And then lowering those legs back down. Well done. Let's have a nice cool down stretch here. So arms down both sides or out to the side of you. We're going to drop those knees over to one side. Turn that head to that opposite side if you can. Then gently we're going to come back up and over to that opposite side. Rotating from here. Good. Gently coming back up and over to that opposite side. Well done. Just opening out through that spine, turning that head. Well done. Lifting up and over to the opposite side. So we're going to just do the same again each side here. Just feels good to do. Opening out through that spine. Well done. Lifting back up. Dropping those knees over, turning that head. And again, drop those knees over, turning that head, rotating gently here. And then coming back up and over to that opposite side again. Just nice, gently mobilising through that spine. Just do last few. Drop the knees over, well done. Coming back up and over to the opposite side. Good, then bring those knees back to that centre. Arms relaxed down by your side here. And let's stretch out those bottom muscles we've worked really hard today. So we're going to pop one foot onto the opposite knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. If that's enough of a stretch, then just stay there. Or if you can, we can bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you feel comfortable. And then we're going to hold this stretch here. So just taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. On that out breath, if you can, just sink down into that stretch out a little bit further, breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out. Well done, and again, breathing in and out, sinking into that stretch that a little bit further if you can, breathing in and out. Just dropping into that stretch just that little bit further, well done. In and out. Well done. And then just lowering that leg back down. Do the same on the other side, opposite foot onto the other knee. Allow that leg just to relax open there. Again, if that's enough of a stretch, then stay there. Or if you can, we can bring the other leg up and towards you, just as far as you're comfortable again, holding that there, breathing in and out. Good, and again, breath in and out, sinking into that stretch. Well done, that little bit further if you can, as we just hold that stretch there. Well done, breathing in and out. Breath in and out. And then just lowering that leg back down. And then we're going to bring the knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of the leg, feeling that stretch through the back of the leg here. Use your hand to support that leg, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to hold this stretch here. So just breathing in and out. Good, breathing in and out. And then we're going to point and flex through the ankle here, just gently moving through. Well done. And hold that stretch again, toes pointing up towards the ceiling, just lengthening out through the back of that leg there, breathing in and out. And again, breath in and out. And then lowering that leg back down. We'll do the same the other side, knee up towards the ceiling, lengthen out through the back of that leg there, toes pointing up towards the ceiling. We're going to hold this stretch, breathing in again and out. Breathing in and out, good. Well done. And if you can, point and flex through the ankle here, well done. And then toes pointing up towards the ceiling again, just lengthening out through the back of that leg. A few more breaths in and out here, while we're just holding that stretch. And then gently lowering that leg back down. Well done. Then feet together. Let's just allow those knees just to open out here. Just feel that stretch into that inner thigh slightly. While we're doing that, let's just take a few nice deep breaths in and out here. As we breathe in, feel that rib cage expand. And as you breathe out, feel it sinking down and in. And again, breath in. And as you breathe out, feel it sinking down and in. Lovely. One last time, breath in. And out. And then gently bring those knees back up. And then we're going to come back up into sitting just to finish off here. So just sitting comfortably, legs crossed or legs out in front of you. Relax those shoulders. Let's do a few little shoulder rolls here. And we're going to bring my fingers together, reach those fingers away, drop that head down, just feel that stretch through that neck here. Then we're going to look up together and then open those hands nice and wide. Good. And again, fingers together, reach them away, drop that chin to your chest. Well done. Looking up together and then opening nice and wide. Lovely. One more time, reaching away. Drop that chin down, looking up towards the ceiling, opening out nice and wide. Well done. Relaxing those shoulders. Good. And then we're going to stretch out through our sides from here. So I'm going to put my hands behind my head. I want you just to open out those elbows and then just drop down to one side and lift up. Opposite side. And lift up. Well done. And again, drop down. Lift up. Opposite side. And up. One last time each side. Drop down. Lift up. Opposite side. And up. We're going to reach those hands up and above my head. And I'm going to come nice and wide back down and relax those shoulders here. Fantastic. Well done today. We've worked hard. I hope you've enjoyed it and hopefully see you again soon.